All right. Well, again, tonight we are discussing love and the law. We're taking your questions on family law issues, divorce, child custody, child support. Phone lines are open if you do have a question. And we have one here from Cedric from calling in from Mississippi. He says he's married and his wife has a friend that keeps calling to see her. What can I do? Can I press trespassing charges?
Wow.
Yeah, that is obviously not necessarily a divorce question unless his wife's friend, unless he thinks his wife's friend is a little closer than maybe she lets on. But as far as trespassing is more of a property crime where you come to a place where you're not allowed to go. So I don't know quite enough from the question about what's been going on with them, but it's hard to say. He can always contact the police and let them know.
Right. But Jim, isn't there a claim for like intentional interference with marital relations, or like if someone intentionally tries to get between a wife and a husband or something of that nature, can't that person make a claim against the person that's trying to do that or not?
Not in Alabama. Alabama does not allow that sort of action. There really are only, as my understanding is, there are only a few states that allow that. I believe North Carolina is one of them, maybe Virginia, that if you have an affair with someone, for example, then your spouse can bring an action against your paramour for interfering with your with their marital relationship, and get a money judgment, just like you would in another lawsuit. But not here.
Okay. Rod wants to know, do you think the child support system should be changed or updated? And Jim, you'd mentioned it's constantly being tweaked, but what do you think here? Should the child support system be changed or updated?
Well, as you said, there is a standing committee of lawyers all across the state, lawyers and judges as well, that constantly advise the Alabama Supreme Court on the rules about child support. We're going through a review right now to update the information about income and expenses in the state of Alabama to come up with appropriate numbers to put into our formula. And it's as far as changing the way it's done, I have been serving on that committee for about 12 years now, and there's one thing you learn. Every state, we review what other states do regularly, and every state is different. Every state has something different about their child support rules. Alabama has a set of rules that they've used for a long time, and everybody's comfortable with, and you can always, if you have issues with it, you can always ask your judge to do something different, to deviate from what the child support calculation indicates that you should pay or receive.